The Maṇipūra chakra is located just above the navel, representing personal power, confidence, and willpower. Associated with the color yellow and the element of fire, its mantra is Ram. When balanced, we feel strong willpower and confidence. When unbalanced, lack of the above emerges and also digestive issues. Now, let's sit in a comfortable position. Make sure your weight is centered while the hips are relaxed and gently extending towards the knees and the knees towards the floor. The spine lengthens up towards the crown of the head. Keep the shoulders back and down, the neck broad, and the face relaxed. We will form the Maṇipūra mudra. Place the left index finger between the right middle and ring fingers, and the right index finger between the left middle and ring fingers. Then fold the middle fingers over the index fingers and bring the ring fingers, little fingers, and index fingers together. Bring the mudra to the area of the abdomen. Stay here and observe the sensations within the body. Notice the rhythm of your breath. You are noticing without judging or changing anything. Observe the state of the mind, whether it is calm and focused, or restless and hurried, or perhaps heavy and dull. After observing all this, begin to chant the sound Ram 5 times. We will begin with the next exhalation. Ram. Stay here and enjoy the vibration of the sound within. Then release the mudra, bring the palms together in front of the chest, and gently lower the head. Slowly bring the hands down onto the thighs. Open the eyes and lift the head, keeping the gaze soft. From here, we will practice 6 rounds of Kapalabhati. 6 sharp, forceful exhalations. Take a calm inhalation, then exhale quickly and sharply through the nose. Inhale and exhale sharply. 6 times. With each exhalation, feel the abdomen drawing in and lifting upward. Last one. Pause for a moment. Observe the sensations within the body. Notice if there is any change in the rhythm of your breath. Then begin some gentle movements with the head. Lower the head down and lift it up, looking towards the ceiling. 3 times. Move slowly and carefully, avoiding any discomfort or pain. Then turn the head to the right and to the left. Slow, mindful movements observing the neck. Next, bring the right ear toward the right shoulder, keeping the shoulder relaxed and in place. Then the left ear toward the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and let the ears move toward the shoulders. After 3 repetitions on each side, pause for a moment. Then extend the legs forward. Engage the thighs to give the knees a little rest. And come into a tabletop position. This is the moment to place a blanket under the knees if you need extra support. Come into a tabletop position and begin with cat-cow. Place the knees under the hips and the palms under the shoulders. Press the palms and the shins into the floor. On the inhalation, lift the chest. On the exhalation, press the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale slowly, pressing the floor away with the palms and shins. Exhale and release into the movement. Continue moving like this, synchronizing the breath with the movement. As long as the inhalation lasts, you lift. As long as the exhalation lasts, you round. Enjoy the movement. Now bring the right palm in the middle of the mat, fingers pointing to the left. Bring the left arm under the right, twisting the torso to the right. Rest the head either on the floor or on the right palm. Stay here for a moment and feel the pleasant stretch along the left side of the body. Try to keep the thighs vertical and avoid letting the pelvis move back. Come back to center into tabletop and repeat on the other side. This time, the right arm passes under the left. Find where the head can rest and keep the pelvis over the knees, shins pressing the floor. Return to tabletop. From here, walk the hands slightly forward and come into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, keeping the knees on the floor to begin with. Feel the abdomen lifting towards the chest. Press the hands firmly into the ground. Keep the shoulders back and down and allow the inner armpits to move towards the front of the body. Just one more breath here. And then move the pelvis back, tuck the toes under, and come into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press through the palms and fingers, lengthen the sides of the torso. Extend the pelvis back and activate the legs. Gradually allow the heels to release towards the floor. Keep the head between the arms with the ears in line with the upper arms. Stay here and breathe. You can alternate bending the knees, bringing one heel closer to the ground at a time. Then straighten both legs. From Adho Mukha Svanasana, move into Palakasana, plank pose. Then move into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. You may keep the knees down if needed. And return to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Repeat this sequence 3 more times. Plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Keep moving with the breath. Palakasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last time. Just do your best. From Adho Mukha Svanasana, step the left foot forward, bend the right knee, and lower it to the floor. Stay here for a moment with the pelvis moving forward. Then lift the torso, making sure the legs are at a 90-degree angle. Bring the torso upright. Straighten the arms. And now raise the arms, extend them out, and twist the torso to the left. Next, place the left hand on the waist, keep the right arm up, and extend the torso to the left side. Reach strongly through the right arm and feel the stretch along the right side of the body. Come back to center, and from here, move the foot out to the side to come into Parigasana. The arms are extended, the left leg is to the side, bent and grounded. Then straighten the leg and come into the full expression of the pose with the right arm reaching up toward the ceiling. Let me just turn so you can see better. From here, bring the torso forward and walk the hands to return to center. Then continue walking to move into a side bend to the right. Now the right hand is on the floor and the left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. From here, press into the right hand, release the right knee and extend the leg to bring it next to the left, coming into Vashisthasana. If needed, you can keep the top leg bent and grounded instead of both legs straight. Keep lifting the hips up. Keep pressing away from the floor with the palm and the foot. Now return to Palakasana and then lower into Chaturanga Dandasana with the chin, chest and knees on the floor. Slide forward into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana with the knees down. And then move back into Adho Mukha Virasana. Take a breath here. Observe the sensations in your body. And we will repeat on the other side. Starting with the vinyasa. Come into Palakasana, then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, knees can be on the floor or lifted, and then Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step the right foot forward. Extend the pelvis forward as much as possible. Look straight ahead and keep the chest lifted. Then bring the torso upright with the knees at 90 degrees, arms extended, and twist the torso to the right. Next, place the right hand on the waist, lift the left arm up, and extend the torso to the right side. Return to center, move the right foot out to the side, bend and ground it, and then straighten it to come into Parigasana. The left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Now lower the left hand, walk the hands to bring the torso to center, and continue walking towards the left. This time, keep the left hand on the floor and the right arm reaching up, extending the torso to the left. From here, come into Vasisthasana again. Notice whether on this side you can keep both legs straight or if one needs to stay bent and grounded. Keep the pelvis lifted and feel a sense of moving away from the supporting shoulder. Breathe normally. Return to Palakasana. Lower into Chaturanga Dandasana with chin, chest and knees on the floor. Move into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana with bent or straight knees, and then back into Adho Mukha Virasana. Stay here for a few breaths and rest. Make sure you keep pressing the floor with the palms, especially the thumb and the index finger, and you keep the elbows straight. Now come to a standing position. With the right thumb and index finger, hold the left earlobe, and with the left thumb and index finger, hold the right earlobe. Engage the abdominals and keep the feet hip width apart. With the exhalation, move into a deep squat, allowing the torso to come slightly forward and then rise up. Repeat this a few times. Exhale as you lower into the squat. Inhale as you come up. Keep this rhythm. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Keep the hands in the same position. Open the feet a little wider and turn the toes outward. Move into a deeper squat, coming into Malasana if possible, again for a few repetitions. Rise up and lower back down. Be mindful not to let the pelvic floor collapse downward. Keep it active, maintaining a sense of lift even in the depth of the squat. And then release the hands and come into Tadasana. Stay here and observe your breath, noticing the sensations in the legs and the pelvis. Now, from Tadasana, we will move directly into Virabhadrasana 3. I will turn to the side so you can see better. You can keep the arms extended alongside the body or reach them forward. Keep both legs strong and the abdomen engaged. Lift the torso and lower the leg and return to Tadasana. Then repeat on the other side. Arms can stay by your sides or extend forward. Keep both hip points facing the floor. Return to Tadasana and pause, observing. Then step the feet hip width apart and move into a variation of Utkatasana. Bend the knees, rest the torso on the thighs, and wrap the arms around the legs, bringing them behind the calves and threading them between the shins. Lower the head and bring the palms towards the ears. Perhaps only the fingers will reach. Stay here for a moment breathing with the pelvic floor active. Then release the arms and return to Tadasana. Continue to observe the sensations in the body and the rhythm of your breath. Now we will come into Paripurna Navasana. Sit on the floor. If you feel any discomfort in the tailbone, you can place a thin blanket underneath for support. Lift the chest, lean the torso slightly back, and raise the legs, either bent or extended. You can begin with the knees bent and then gradually straighten the legs by pressing the heels away. If you like, the hands can stay beside you on the floor for support or extend them forward parallel to the floor alongside the knees. In any case, keep the abdomen active, the collarbones open, and the chest lifted. If you have your hands down, just try and lift them. See what happens. Slowly come out of the pose. Pause for a moment and place the palms on the floor slightly behind the pelvis. Fingers pointing towards the feet. Bend the knees, place the feet on the ground, and lift the pelvis into Purvottanasana with bent legs. In this position, feel the feet and palms pressing into the floor, the pelvis lifting, and the chest rising towards the ceiling. Move away from the shoulders, keeping space in the upper body. Make sure the knees stay aligned over the toes and do not collapse inward. Now slowly lower down and lie on your back with the knees bent and the feet on the floor. Pause here and notice how you feel. Observe the rhythm of the breath, the sensations in your pelvis and abdomen. Now hug one knee in and lift the head, as if bringing the nose towards the knee. At the same time, extend the other leg, either resting it on the floor or keeping it lifted. Stay here for a moment, focusing more on lifting your torso towards the leg rather than pulling the knee excessively towards you. Now release and repeat on the other side. This time, hug the left knee in and extend the right knee. Notice the differences between the two sides. Lift the shoulder blades away from the floor and keep the right leg active and extended. Then release and hug both knees in. If there is any discomfort in the knees, you can hold behind the thighs instead, giving more space to the knee joints. Now, we will extend the legs up towards the ceiling. If you have any sensitivity in the lower back, keep the hands beside the pelvis. If the lower back feels comfortable, you can extend the arms overhead alongside the ears. We move into Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. Start with the legs at 90 degrees and then slowly lower them down towards the floor, keeping them extended. If they cannot reach the floor without discomfort, lower them only as far as feels comfortable for your lower back. You can either have the knees bent. Then lift the legs back up and continue bringing them overhead until the pelvis slightly lifts. From there, slowly lower the legs again towards the floor. Repeat this movement 3 more times. Lifting the legs overhead so the pelvis gently rises, then lowering them down with control. Try to synchronize your breath with the movement and find a rhythm that suits you. As you lower the legs, feel them moving away from the pelvis. If your arms are overhead, feel them lengthening away from the shoulders. After completing your rounds, lower the legs and hug the knees in. If you want to make it more challenging, next time you repeat this asana, you can keep the head lifted during the movement. Now we will move into Setubandha Sarvangasana. Release the legs and keep the feet on the floor. Place the hands beside the pelvis and lift the pelvis. And as you rise, roll the shoulders underneath, bringing them closer together behind the back. Press firmly through the hands, the top of the shoulders and the feet. Feel the inner armpits, the sides of the torso, the sides of the pelvis, and both the inner and outer thighs lifting towards the ceiling. Keep the feet parallel to the mat because there is a tendency for the heels to turn inward, so gently guide them outward. The intention is to move the chest toward the chin while the thighs lengthen towards the knees. Keep pressing the floor in order to lift the pelvis. To come out, first release the shoulders back onto the floor, then slowly lower the spine down vertebra by vertebra, and finally bring the pelvis down. Take a breath and come into happy baby pose. Once you hold the feet, make sure the soles are facing the ceiling and the thighs are close to the sides of the torso. You can gently rock from side to side if it feels pleasant. Gently release the legs and bring them down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Stay here observing the rhythm of your breath and the sensations within the body. Relax the hands, relax the shoulders, keep the feet together and observe. Bring the knees together, place the feet on the floor, and keep the knees bent as you open the feet to the width of the mat. From here, let the knees drop to the right and stay, and then to the left and stay. Keep moving like this. Right, left. This is to release your lower back. When you have done a couple of times, then you will settle into Shavasana with the palms resting on the abdomen. Take a moment to make any adjustments you need to feel comfortable. You can place a blanket or pillow under the head. You can use a bolster or blocks under the knees to support the lower back, or cover yourself if you feel cold. Once you are comfortable, allow the body to fully rest on the floor with the intention of remaining still. Stay here and observe the sensations present in the body. Notice the rhythm of your breath as you lie down. Observe the state of your mind. Feel whether the weight is evenly distributed between both sides of the body or if there is any imbalance. Use the breath to deepen your relaxation. With each inhalation, and especially with each exhalation, allow the body to soften more and more. Gradually, without any muscular effort, allow control to release and the body to sink into the floor. Notice where tension may still be held and direct your exhalations there to soften and release. Bring your awareness to the center of the torso, to the area above the navel. Visualize a soft yellow light, a gentle glow. With each breath, feel this light becoming steady and centered within you. If you wish, you may sense or internally hear the sound Ram. You can feel it with every exhalation as a feeling of inner support. Keep the mind gently focused on this visualization. If the mind wanders, bring it softly back to the observation of the body and to the sensation of the yellow light. When you feel ready, you will bend the knees, slowly roll onto one side, and with the support of your hands come up to a seated position. Namaste. Thank you very much for today's practice.